It's a grim but necessary task.
We want to share with the world that we can confirm that 67 students passed away.
40 unmarked children's graves. Shallow graves, only large enough for the young bodies to lay in the fetal position.
The 2015 Truth and Reconciliation Commission final report warned Canada of thousands of unmarked graves at former residential schools across the country. The search to find and identify those children now underway.
Regardless of the number of children who died at residential school, kids shouldn't die at school. There is no one in Canada that sends their kid to school today knowing that there's a chance of them not coming home.
Brenda Gunn is a Métis lawyer and research director at the National Centre for Truth and Reconciliation. She says it will be a years-long process and not every search will find remains. This summer, a Minigazibbi Anishinaabe First Nation in Manitoba hired a forensic team to excavate 14 anomalies detected by ground-penetrating radar inside a church basement.
There's always been stories told from elders and those who have passed on about what happened here.
No human remains were found.
This excavation is but a small piece of a much larger truth. The results in Pine Creek are not a means to deny the truths of those who survived the residential school experience and those who did not.
While it was a relief to many in the community, it fueled residential school denialists. An interim report by Canada's special interlocutor, whose mandate is to help communities as they navigate the search for graves, highlighted this problem. Kimberly Murray wrote of denialists entering the Kamloops residential school gravesite in the middle of the night, carrying shovels. They said they wanted to see for themselves if children were buried there. The First Nation has had to hire around-the-clock security to protect the site while the community decides what to do with the children buried there.
It's really unfortunate that people use this moment in time where we're still trying to gather exact details to try to undermine the experiences of survivors at residential school.
Gunn says after the years of work to identify and to rule out graves, communities will need to decide whether to leave them resting or to relocate them. Melissa Ridgen, Global News, Winnipeg.
There is support for survivors, a 24-hour crisis line for anyone experiencing pain or distress as a result of their residential school experience. You can call toll-free and speak in confidence at 1-800-721-0066.